Greetings, literature lovers. So, today we are going to talk about St. Lucia. Continuing with the Caribbean literature, St. Lucia is a sovereign island country in the eastern Caribbean Sea on the boundary of the Atlantic Ocean. St. Lucia was named after St. Lucy of Syracuse by the French, the island's first European colonizers. They signed a treaty with the native Carib people in 1660. England took control of the island from 1663 to 1667, and in ensuing years it was at war with France 14 times, and the rule of the island changed frequently. It was 7 times each ruled by French and British. In 1814, the British took definitive control of the island because it switched on often between British and French control. Now, St. Lucia was also known as the Helen of the West Indies. Independent government in St. Lucia came about in 1924 with universal suffrage from 53, and from 1958 to 62 the island was a member of the Federation of the West Indies. On 22nd February 1929, St. Lucia became an independent state of the Commonwealth of Nations associated with United Kingdom. Now talking about Robert Devox, and who is one of the authority of history of St. Lucia. He is a field engineer by professor. He spent his lifetime writing about the history, ecology, landscape and culture of St. Lucia. He served as director of the St. Lucia National Trust and wrote and published several books and articles, including the monumental St. Lucia Historic Sites, 1975. He also penned A Century of Coaling in St. Lucia, 1975, History and Analysis of Coastal Processes at Penguin Island, and They Called Us Brigands, The Sage of St. Lucia's Freedom Fighters. In fact, in 1961, Devox founded the St. Lucia Research Center that produced several research papers on a wide range of topics. Last year, together with Julian Hampson and veteran local journalist Guy Ellis, they published a history of St. Lucia. He was made an officer of the Most Excellent Order of British Empire in 1991. In 1993, he received a Paul Harris Fellowship Award, followed a year later by the Penguin Island Museum dedication. He was inducted into the Tourism Hall of Fame in 1993 and won the MNC Fine Arts Award for Literature in 1998. That's all for today. I hope you must have got an overall perspective. Thanks for listening.